Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from Say, Big Boss, K-Po, talk boxing, fuck my solidity. Tough times don't lag, good people do, don't off yourself. Caught him in the foul, I may be matter. Peak game, metaphors on what's way. My boy been up since 5:30. Stayed up late last night, I ain't gonna lie. Was watching football, and then I was doing some little Bible study. Hebrews 11. Talk about faith. You know what I mean? And talked about, all the people that God used. Abraham, Moses, Rahab, Samson. This goes on. And just talk about when you believe in God, you got to have faith. You got to believe in what you're praying about. You know what I'm saying? So, God can use anybody, man. So don't ever think you too messed up to be used. Let's talk boxing though. Errol Spence, man. He training, with the young fighter Alex Holley. Y'all know who Alex Holley is, man. He was a young prospect in boxing coming out that had a lot of buzz. But he took a loss early in his career. Kind of has a similar fighting style like Errol. You know what I'm saying? And, Errol Spence has kind of like taken a liking to him, pause, and, he been helping Buddy out, man. He been helping Buddy out since the beginning, truthfully, even when dude was in the amateurs. So, I think it's a good look. Errol Spence kind of giving him the game, kind of showing him the ins and out of the pro game. And, he also probably talking to him about the dirty stuff in boxing, too. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of respect for Errol, who helping, these young fighters. Terrence Crawford do the same thing. I know, but Terrence the hood. Terrence Crawford do the same thing, right? Pay him in respect. You know what I'm saying? But Terrence Crawford's relationship with his young fighters is a little weird, but they be openly talking about they love each other. I don't agree with a man telling another man I love you. I told y'all, man, I don't tell my daddy I love him. You know what I'm saying? What's understood don't need to be explained. We don't talk like that. We don't be, oh, daddy, I love you, daddy. Sound weird, bro. But all I'm saying is that keep it 1,000, keep it true, coming out working with weird man is, I know some people may think, man, Errol back training. Errol, I feel like Errol just helping the young guy. Because the young guy is, I think Alex Holley finna fight August 30th. So, and apparently it's going to be a good test for him. So, Errol just kind of helping him out. Errol probably training alongside the young fighter, Alex Holley, trying to get him, ready for his fight. Trying to motivate the young dude. So, I got nothing but respect for Errol for, doing that, man, because he don't have to do that. Errol don't really got to do nothing, in my opinion. Like early on, I was like, man, Errol gotta come back, man. He gotta do this, he gotta do that. Nah, I'm like, man, he ain't gotta do nothing. When I really analyzed it, the dude fought everybody we wanted him to fight. He ain't run for no smoke. He fought tough fight after tough fight after tough fight. He fought fights that he shouldn't have fought at that time either. You know what I'm saying? Like, fighting Ugis off an eye injury, I was like, I don't know about that. Fighting Danny Garcia coming off the accident, I was like, I don't know about that, my bro. Even when he fought Kell Brook, I was like, how he was looking early on in the fight, I don't know. Now, he overcame it, you know what I'm saying? He overcame it. He figured it out. He said, man, I'm just going to keep weighing on this nigga until this nigga break. You know what I mean? But that's when Errol was training with Blu-ray, And like I say, maybe little young Alex Holley you need to get with Blu-ray, man. You know what I mean? Because Errol was looking like the Terminator when he was on the Blu-ray. You know what I mean? All that stuff matters. You know, your strength and conditioning, how you prepare, all that matters in a fight, man. When you know, yes, your mental got to be right. You know, you got to have high boxing IQ. But on top of the boxing IQ, you got to have the whereabouts and understanding that my nutrition got to be good. You know, my conditioning got to be good. How strong I am, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to be durable for, you know, whatever round fight, whether it's 4 rounds, 6 rounds, you know. Basically, if you're doing 4-rounders, you basically got to train for, you know, you doing 4-rounders, how it was brought to me is you train like you doing an 8-rounder, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. If you doing 8 rounds, you train like you doing 12 rounders, right? And vice versa. You doing 12 rounds, you train like you doing 15 rounds. You feel what I'm saying? So, which I feel like Errol getting Alex. You know, I'm not saying Errol training them. I think it's more like some homeboy stuff, like some partner stuff. Like, you know, I'm gonna train alongside you to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, I'm gonna show up to the gym today, I'm gonna train alongside you. Frank Martin is real cool with Alex Holley too. You know what I mean? There's a video where it's Alex Holley and Frank Martin. I think they was at a club or something, and Frank Martin, like, Frank Martin about to slide somebody. You know? Like, granted, I don't condone, you know, if you're a fighter, you out there getting it cracking. But, you know, sometimes you gotta do what a grown man do, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta let boys know what it is. But much respect to that boy, Alex Holley. Good luck to his fight on August 30th. I'm gonna tune into it, man. I'm gonna check it out, man. You know, boss gonna start like really like I watch a lot of boxing, you know, but I'm gonna really start trying to like put watch, you know, kind of get the young fighters some shine, bro, because you know they don't really get no love. You know what I'm talking about? So, but it is what it is, man. I done said what I done said. I done did what I done did. Shout out to that boy Errol Spence, Alex Holley. Keep doing your thing. Boss gone.